So I have 2 days until the music video shoot, and I've been, preparing and grabbing props, getting what I need. I spent most of today searching for a fog machine. I thought it would be a lot easier to find than it was. I ended up calling like 8 to 10 different places, and none of them carry it. Different party shops, Walmart, just a bunch of places. And I finally went on OfferUp, and I found somebody in on the other side of Portland. It was like a half an hour drive that had one, and they accepted my offer of like $20 less than they were asking, and it was perfect timing. They were moving, they were getting ready to like get rid of it or something, and so it was just perfect timing on both of our parts. So I went to pick it up and getting ready to test it right now, make sure it works before I actually have to use it. When Haley found out that I was searching for a fog machine, the first thing she asked is if it's something that we're going to keep, if it's going to be our fog machine. Well, I'm not technically paying for this. Like, I paid for it, but I'm going to get reimbursed. So I guess it all just depends on if the guy I'm doing the music video for wants the fog machine at the end, or if, he just paid for it and we get to keep it. But either way, we're going to fill our house with fog right now. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. So this is actually a low-lying fog machine, and it basically has two different options. It has a chamber somewhere in here that you can fill it up with dry ice, which cools down, whatever this is, like propylene glycol or whatever, and it, just kind of has it as like a little mist, on the floor that just stays low to the ground. But if you don't put the dry ice in there, then it's a normal fog machine, and it will, float everywhere, which is what I need it for. I was searching for one, and I have to only ask about the ones that also have fluid, because if I can't find a machine, how easy is it to be able to find fluid? Here is for the controller, and then we turn it on, lights on. Yep, now we just wait 3 to 5 minutes. While we're letting this warm up, I'll show you a few of the other things that I picked up yesterday. Picked up 12 feet of rope, pretty thick rope. This is a little bit thinner than what I was picturing for an idea I have. This will work perfectly. I did not expect to find rope like this. I was kind of worried that I would have trouble finding it. Picturing like the ropes that you climb in gym class or something, and like, where do you find those? Extra extension cord, some extra power strips, just because this is a super large room, and I don't know how many outlets or where they're going to be located. Metal trash can, and I had the people at the hardware cut a piece of whiteboard into 4 squares for me. Just as light bounces and light blocks. I still have a long ways to go, but I'm making progress. I wrote up the contract last night, and it's not a script, but kind of like a music video itinerary. Is itinerary the word? Itinerary? Itinerary? Yeah, I did that last night. I guess the light is on. You just click it. It's supposed to get hot now. Yeah, it seems like it take a minute. There it goes.
Cool. Maybe like that.
That's really pumping it out.
To go up. What the heck is going on?
Yep. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
See, in this world, there's 2 kinds
Walk
of people.
around and drums. Do that. Get in your face. And that's that.
You dig.
That's big.
Yeah. Sounds like the skating rink in elementary school, but not banana flavored. Sorry, plants. Sorry, Mabel. Cool. This is perfect. $40 well spent. So it is Monday again. A couple days ago, I want to say like 4 or 5, I ordered a package using Haley's Prime, Amazon Prime, because I needed it here right away. It is a gimbal that I want to use for the music video. Now, I was expecting Amazon's, 2-day Prime shipping, but for some reason that didn't kick in with this order, and it was actually 4 or 5 days. I'm like, okay, that sucks, but it's supposed to get here 1 day before the music video, so that still allows me time to practice with it and play with it and, just get the hang on how to work this thing. And then I see who is being shipped by, On Track. Which, if you remember the video I made, I think it was like last winter, I was getting a tripod, like a little bendy tripod thing, and it was being shipped by On Track, and just had so much trouble. I think it took a month for me to get that package, and I actually had to go pick it up from the warehouse myself. So saying that and seeing that it's being shipped by On Track, I'm pretty nervous that it's going to, like, a similar thing is going to happen. Well, anyway, the package is supposed to get here tomorrow, but I looked at the tracking number this morning, and it says out for delivery right now. I had stuff to do today. I was going to leave the house, but now I just feel like I need to stick here. It's an expensive enough item that I don't know, there might be signature confirmation, so I just need to be here for it. Every little noise I hear, I like rush over to the window. Did you hear something? So while I'm waiting and checking the windows at every single noise, I'm getting stuff ready. Over the weekend, I sold 18 items at an average price of $27 each. That's a pretty good weekend. That's a lot more than I expected to sell again. I didn't list very much last week and had some trouble finding inventory. Ended up having I took like 4 trips to the outlet, I think, and ended up finding a decent amount of stuff, and I've been taking about an hour or so to list, every day for the past couple days, which really, boosted the sales up. So that's cool. Here's what sold. Alright, we are starting off with one of the holy grails of power supplies. This Sony adapter sold for $90. This is a Keurig 2. What would it be called? I mean, it's the little thing you put the pot in. These sell okay for me for about $30. I have a small handful in my... Oh no. It's okay. It's a Polar T31 heart rate monitor. Goes around your chest. These used to sell pretty quick for me, but I've had this one for a couple months now. This sold for I think like $12. I think I talked about this Polaroid flash on an earlier video, maybe last week. Just like what I said, they don't sell for very much, but they sell quick, and this sold within an hour of listing for $9.99. A Marantz controller. Marantz can be a pretty high-end brand. Some of their stuff can sell for a lot of money. This controller did not. This just sold for I think $12.99. This is a clock that I thought would sell quickly. It's it's a ball, it has that mid-century look, which is super popular right now. This took probably about 6 months to sell, but it did sell for $40. GE. Sold another of the Apple A1152. I think. Yeah, 1152. This is one of the extras I picked up the other day when I had to pick up one for a replacement for someone. There's a few different models of these Sony AM/FM radios that look, pretty similar. They all look just about the same. This is one of the lower end models. And this sold for $20. This is I never know how to pronounce this correctly, but Onkyo iPod dock sold for $19. Tiger Electronics Paperboy handheld game. It's a little scratched up, so I took a few dollars off of what other people were selling it for. Sold for $20. This is a Tag Pet Tracker dock. It's just the dock. It sold for $12.99. This is a Sony PS2 Slim, I believe, which is what it is. Power supply. Sold for $15. Anytime I see anything that is a Streamlight flashlight brand, I'll grab it, whether it be the flashlight or pieces of it or the charger. This is the Streamlight Stinger, and it's LED, and it is very scratched up. It comes with the battery, but it's such an odd shape. I think it's two 18/6 50s in there, but I don't have a way to charge this. It actually has some sort of like proprietary technology there where there's, you know, the positive on the inside and the negative on the outside on this side, and then, you know, just a positive. I don't know, it's odd. So I haven't been able to test it, so I sold it for no returns, as is for parts to repair, and it's still sold for $50. A Biddleford blanket heater controller sold for $21. This is an item that I picked up a couple months ago. I never sold anything like this. I just thought it was cool, so I thought somebody else would like it as well. It's just just an older baby mobile. Is that the word? I don't know. Play songs. These things spin around. Baby likes it. This sold for $49. Nope, that's wrong. This sold for $35. I took a best offer. This is a leather journal, and if I see any of this brand, this is an immediate grab. This is an Oberon journal, just nice, thick, well-made leather. They always have really neat designs on it. Believe it or not, this thing sold for $69, and it sold within an hour of listing. It's incredible. You don't find them very often. I think this is my third one that I've sold. And the last two items are hats. I got this neat looking 49ers hat. I don't know, it's like a cyclist style design. Had this for a while. I don't know, I thought it was so quickly. It's just interesting, you know, big logo and everything. Finally just put it on a 99-cent auction, and that has ran a handful of times, but finally somebody bought it for 99 cents plus $7 shipping. And the last thing, I think this is homemade. This is one of the older items in my inventory. Just labeled it mushroom hat. How's that? Pretty cool. I took a best offer of $10 for this. I'm just ready to get rid of it. I just thought it was interesting enough and unique that, you know, again, somebody might want it, and somebody did, but it took a lot longer. Yeah, that's probably a one-of-a-kind thing. What was that? Nothing. So I've finished preparing all the packages, and now I have to go to the post office. I'm a little bit worried because I cannot miss this delivery. I'm afraid they're going to do signature confirmation, and the 20 minutes that I'm gone is when they're going to arrive. So I decided I'm going to make them a note, and hopefully they will leave it regardless. I know that's probably breaking their protocol, but you know, I gotta get this stuff to the post office. I don't know, it's really the only thing I can do to try to control the situation.
I wonder what I should do with this. Oh, I guess I'll leave it right here.